Hi. How is Ren? How are you doing? I didn't expect to hit my microphone and then in a chat. Yes, new donation from Orville while I'm not live. That was pretty cool. Also, hello Sab. How are you? We got the hottest lesbian couple this side of the internet. I hope that they're vibing, having a good time. That's a fun emo. What am I looking at? Is that a flamingo? I'm obsessed. Nanny Beaks. I don't know who that is. Please follow them. Okay, let me put that in my reminders. I'm behind on a lot of my reminders. Nanny Beaks. Other fave streamer, eh? Time to compete. This is my official. I know nothing about you, Nady Beaks, but we're competing now. I'm kidding. I would never fight anyone. I'm just a little guy. Hi, Sunberry. I'm glad you're here because I switched over to Arcade Spirits because Jill couldn't make it tonight. So I'm sending out to them. You can. You can. I'm here to fight. Just because Sunberry's here with that emo, I'm busting out the blankie. Late chat lag, my bad. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody's internet be weird. When you got Spectrum internet, it's never the best. What if when you asked what you were looking at, I ran in and unplugged your computer so that it went black and said, "A bitch." Nana, that's fucking savage! Enjoy my sub emotes? Hell yeah. It's always blanky o'clock. Yeah. It's me, the Boba King. I feel like I'm wearing like a really regal, like, king robe. I'm glad you like your sub emotes. When Nana is emotionally ready, they will continue the rest of the emotes. Oh my god, is that the new Mel? The new Mel whom we inspired? Yeah, Nana, that was cold. Welcome, Queen of Potatoes. You really are the Queen of Potatoes. I was just saying I'm the King of Bulbasaurs. So, I'm still gonna call you Mel, is that okay? I think that's short for what your name is. I'm in my Udi surrounded by blankies because I'm having feelings. Oh, buddy, that's okay. Are they good feelings or bad feelings or lukewarm feelings? Opposite of hot dog. Yeah, cold dog. Everyone should feel cozy. It makes me laugh to hear people call me like that. Yes, you can call me Mel. Okay. I know, it feels weird when you, like, change your name. As someone who has changed their name before, it's weird. And if I ever changed my Twitch name, what the fuck would people call me? Would they still call me Bulba? I'd be cool with that. You know, I would just be, like, feeling pretty naked afterwards. You're gonna get unnaked real quick. Wow. I'm gonna get okay. Hey! Not great, but we got a squishmallow and cozy vibes. I'm working on it. The OG will still call you Bulba. Yeah, Mel gets it. Mel gets it. Mel, I appreciate you. I don't tell you enough, but I appreciate you. I feel bad that I can never, like, watch your streams or whatever, but sorry for chatting nude. Don't look at my naked text and words. I am not even looking respectfully in the slightest. Thank you, Sunberry. Okay, I'm really nervous. Wait a minute. Okay, because... So Nana made meatloaf. And everything in the fridge now tastes like meatloaf. This doesn't taste like lime, but it doesn't taste like meatloaf. I don't know. I don't know. I should hope that the meatloaf taste, even the boobly. I don't know. I can't tell. Nana, if you had a sip of this, do you think it would taste like meatloaf? I need your opinion. Meatloaf sounds good though. I mean, I think that boobly should do a garlic flavored flavor for April Fools. Please tell me you don't taste garlic. Right?
It doesn't taste like lime boobly normally does.
Yes! Right? That's what I'm saying.
I think we accidentally made garlic-infused boobly.
Our water tank tastes like garlic.
I washed it out, so hopefully that's fixed.
Okay. And probably our bread tastes like garlic. No worries, I haven't had a stream in a while. You need put some baking soda in them. We do have a baking soda box in there. I think we need a new one. But Nana made meatloaf last 3 days ago, something like that. It was very good. Okay, so would Nana want me to spoil what their secret is? For getting that delicious sweet meat flavor? Or which secret? What you used as the emulsifier? Because that is a good secret. Maybe you could give... Oh yeah, maybe you could give your recipe to Mel and she could remake it. Instead of using an egg for the emulsifier to get that, well yeah, it's real fresh garlic. Nana used, instead of an egg, they used applesauce. So it's got a nice sweet flavor. They used applesauce and honey. And then I think they put apples. I think they put honey and ketchup on top. It was really good, like a good combo. No, like there's definitely a hint of garlic, but it doesn't taste like lime. My brain went, this dick. No, you don't need help. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. But yes, there was definitely a lot of garlic. Giving meatloaf a gentle kiss after it's been baked. It felt like the sauce is ketchup, honey, and a little bit of salt. Yeah, it was really good. Also, hello, Mothman. Sorry I didn't say hello sooner. I hope that you're doing good. Having a great time. My mom puts brown sugar and ketchup on top of hers. My dad just put straight ketchup. But yeah, it was banging. Slammin' bammin'. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I haven't had anything that delicious in a long time. So, that's gonna be a regular, hopefully. I know it works Saturday, so I might try making the Gordita Crunch recipe that Mothman sent me. So, we'll have to defrost the meat and make some very good Gordita Crunchy. What's a Gordita? I don't even know what... They just said, here, have a recipe. I'm like, what is a Gordita? Let me Google it. A Mexican cuisine dish made with masa stuffed with cheese. Little fat femme? Oh, Gordita. I'm doing alright. I've been really, I don't know, angsty the past 2 days. Everything's making me angry. That's okay. You're allowed to be angry. I know it's like a kind of flavor that we don't... Kind of feeling that we don't allow ourselves to feel. But you should allow yourself to lean into your emotions. I know that anger is one of my least favorite emotions, but sometimes you have to feel the anger. You need to assess where your anger comes from so that you can use your anger constructively. But sometimes it's not that easy because it's hard to identify how you're feeling when you're angry. Angry, the new boobly flavor. Ah, yes. Lime and garlic. Yummy. Taco Bell gorditas aren't authentic Mexican gorditas. Okay, because this looks nothing like the Taco Bell picture you sent me. It's just crunchy what is masa? I'm gonna look, what's masa? Masa. New Only Cans DLC is lit. Yeah, basically. Masa's maize dough. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the word masa in it. Corn flour. Yes. There we go. Is it masa corn? Yes, they... I don't know anything. I was telling my coworkers today that I had my first taco ever at the age 23. We had everyone found out. We were like middle of the start of the pandemic and we had nothing to do. So we were having Truth or Dare. And they were like holding truth and I was like, I've never had a taco before. And they're like, literally the next day we had a white people taco night. And then the day after that, we ordered tacos from a place in town. I would do the same, yeah. I've been looking at this authentic taco cookbook, and I should get it. Taco night. Yeah, right? I love white people taco night. Like, we need to have white people taco night at the next BulbaCon. What was the thing that I said that we should do last Tuesday? Like, I know that we're gonna go to the Mothman Festival. Also, it's the agency that sends people to sleep. No, that's NASA! If I was wearing my NASA shirt, that would have been funnier. But instead of wearing my gay Starbucks shirt, because I'm gay, and I don't really like rainbow capitalism, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna just squad moon myself. But we gotta have white people tacos. I watched the Mexico episode of Great British Bake Off, and they had the most dog shit poop ass tacos ever. You know, in the podcast I'm listening to, one of the characters keeps making fun of that show, being all like, "I hate this whole thing. I watched someone make guacamole in a blender." When I was a kid, my mom only made tacos for special events, and she would buy fresh corn tortillas and fry them herself. That sounds really good. The Car Racing Association is NASCAR. That shows good and bad. I agree. Awful and also racist. Yikes. The place by us does cauliflower as meat replacement. Is that white people taco night? Sure. I think of white people when I think of cauliflower just because cauliflower is white. Just saying. Just saying. So, I'm so excited for going to the Mothman Festival with you guys. It's gonna be a lit time. Corn tortillas you fry yourself are so much tastier than the crunchy taco shells you buy at the store. I believe that. I definitely believe that. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, some cool facts that we need to get out of the way. 2 cool facts we need to get out of the way. Yes, my screen is very white because I have paint open. Because if you guys remember, we had I forgot about Morshu. Have I ever asked about the sticky notes behind you? They were from a subathon that happened 2021. I'm going to replace them with the drawings that I made, the Animal Crossing drawings.
Richard.
Which the people who donated to this one, I'll make Animal Crossing drawings of you guys at my own pace. At my own pace. Instead of rushing to get them done. But I'll print those off, make the next batch, print those off. Do it now, hurry. It costs money. It costs money. Because I want to print them on glossy paper and hang them up instead. Because I don't even know half these people anymore, or don't talk to them because I hate them. I'm kidding. We removed the one that I hated. You want to show the class what you got? Okay, let me put it back on just chatting. Nana got a genie in a box.
Or at least half a genie.
She's half of a genie?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wall of haters? Yeah. The Mexican GGBO episode frustrated me because nobody on the show ever heard of Pico de Gallo. I didn't know what Pico de Gallo was until I went to Chipotle once. Someone peeled an avocado and the avocado didn't mush all over the place, which means they expected the contestants to make unripe. That's sad. So you're happy with your Shantae plushie?
Yeah, even if I still didn't get my game code!
Anyway, if you guys remember, we did this. Besides the Morshu moment. I don't want to get rid of him. I love him. He's just there. Oh man, Melon really missed out on that.
You should switch
This music is creepy.
every night.
What is
so
this?
that you accidentally pop him up.
What the fuck is this?
I've seen that.
What is Finn?
That.
Why is he a bird and a dolphin? I was like, what is this music playing? I don't like this. I'm going to the next song.
The fact that you don't like it makes me want to like it more.
Okay. Just randomly jump scare us with more shit at random times during all your streams. You got it, Chief. Alright, so you guys are probably wondering Who the heck won? Who the heck won? Okay, this is all the merch that you guys decided on. Let me arrange these in a way that is conducive to playing the wonderful game of cross-hatching. I don't know what this music is either. That's what I get for all the random playlists I use. I just pick a playlist and say, okay, I'm good. I don't actually think about it. Okay. Here we go. You guys ready? First with the Discord vote. Bulbajoy. Oh, let me move that over. Bulbajoy got 1, 2, 3, 4. Finfin is a 1996 computer game for Windows-based computers made by Fujitsu about a creature that is a hybrid of a bird and a dolphin, which the user can communicate with via microphone, which came with the game. Webcam add-on called Smart Sensor. Hello? Thank you? What the heck? That's so nice! Wow! I thought they got rid of anonymous gifters. That's really nice. The game's main goal is to win Finfin's friendship. There are many ways to communicate with Finfin. The first way is to press 1 up to 5 keys, which make a sound that attracts Finfin. Second is to use a microphone and whistle that come with the game, but if the player makes a loud sound or uses the whistle to scold Finfin, he'll run away. In 3, 4, and 5 world versions, the player can record their own voice using the sound recorder that comes with the game and microphone. Huh. Okay. Oh, anonymous bits. Okay. Yeah, I just put on 100 relaxing N64 songs, and I was just like, okay, here we go. Alright, Bulba Bass on Discord got 1. 1. Water, yeah! This Boobly's all I got. And then... Peepee got 4 on Discord. And then... Pretty Patrick got 5 on Discord. Alright, and then we got the Twitter vote. Then, the Twitter vote. 69k channel points, girl, get it! Love it. Bulbajoy got 9 on Twitter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you. My posture is horrible. Where's my cursor? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 for Peepee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9 for Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The thing that frustrated me was Bulbajoy and Pretty Patrick tied on Twitter, and then Pretty Patrick and Small Peepee tied on stream. So here's the stream vote. We had 1 for Joy, 0 for Peepee, or 0 for Bass, 2 for Peepee, and the tiebreaker, 2 for Patrick. Boom! Your winner is... I'm just a little guy! So thank you, everybody, for your beautiful creations that you made. Thank you to Redria. Thank you to Baffy for your beautiful art. And congratulations for Ren for winning. This will be a very fantastic item. And it will be released on a shirt and possibly a sticker. And maybe a hat if I feel like it. I don't really wear hats, but if you guys like wearing hats, I have to make a vector of this. Hell yeah! I think it's cute. I think it's lovely. And that leads to my next form of business, is announcing the top 5 winners. Yeah, top 4 winners. Because if you see right here, We have 4 winners. Count 'em 4. Really good for your stream branding if you went in that direction. You're so right. Do we want that to be my icon? Because I've had the same icon for a long time. I've thought about that. This is fun music. What's this? Huh. Some deep cuts. All the art was fantastic. I certainly agree. You know, if I need more merch in the future, I'll just... Should we have a Bulba secretary? That's what Mix It Up does in the reminder channel. Isn't Orville like the secretary of my quotes at least? Oh, to take notes. On what? Who was that? Who farted in here? I want to be a Bulba something. Minutes of the Bulba stream. Oh yeah! Who farted? That was really rude. On to our next point of note. So as you can see, there are 4 things. We made it 75% of the goal, which I thanked you guys last time. I said, that's really badass. That's really awesome. And like, I'm so grateful for everything that you've done. Stop trying to blame your farts on other people. I know, it was the meatloaf. I couldn't help myself. I eat so much fucking meatloaf. Me, but not on stream. IRL, baby. Yeah, you can be a Bulba title. I don't care. You can set yourself up to what you want to be. So yes. Time to announce the top. Oh, I meant I farted IRL. Hell yeah! It's time to announce our top 5 people, or 4 or 5. Well, so here's the thing. That's why I say 5. That's why I say 5. Because my brother was the top donation. And if you look at the top incentive, a custom Bulba Boy body pillow. My brother's not gonna want a body pillow of his brother. And people are barely close to being able to surpass how much my brother donated. Give him a Morshu body. He doesn't even know who Morshu is! So, I'm just gonna pretend my brother wasn't the top donation. That would make it funnier. That would be disrespectful of the body pillow I'm gonna make. That's so disrespectful. I'm gonna get like fabric markers and I'm gonna like sew it myself and make it really cute. So I'm gonna... That would make the second place person Orville, who's not here right now, but he knows. I take a body pillow, but I don't have the funds. That's totally okay. That's totally okay. If I hit 5,000 followers by the end of the year, I'm kidding. If I hit partner if I ever hit partner, I would sell the body pillows as like an actual thing, but that's like a pipe dream. I'm sure it'd be very strenuous to make that many body pillows. I never thought about a homemade body pillow with fabric markers. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Quitting my job was a good job for mental health and shit for my wallet. Girl, that's fine. You're working on you. So that'll make Orville the winner of the body pillow. Second place, Ricky and Melody decided to combine their funds. So that equals 116. So Orville is $3 ahead. King of the Cast seems to be sponsored by Bugs. Will you eat bugs on stream? Yeah, I'll eat bugs on stream. I'll eat a bug on stream. I don't care. I'm ready. Crawl into my mouth. He would not be the first. I would not be the first. I've seen at least 3 people eat bugs on stream. Edible buggies. Yeah, I'll order some edible buggies. I would not watch that at all. That's okay. You don't have to be there. They got ghost pepper bugs. I would die. Take the pup for a walk before it starts raining. Yes, please take care of your doggy, and then you can come back for some beautiful arcade spirits moments. So, Yes, Shrap, let Orville know he is still number one. I'm accepting donations through the rest of the night. If you want to beat Orville, he is at $119. So that means Ricky and Melody have to donate $3. But right now, Ricky and Melody are in the position of Surprise Goodie Box. Which, Surprise Goodie Box, one of the items in that goodie box will be the new merch design. So, Renata, your beautiful design will be included in Ricky and Melody's box. Then, third place is Lewis. So Lewis is going to get a free medium 2-topping pizza. And fourth place is Anthony, and that's a secret. Only Anthony gets to know about it. And Nana. So, you all would know about it if I hit 800. But I'm not guilting you guys into giving me money. Because I'm grateful. If we made $100 this whole month, I would have been like, hell yeah, those are my friends and they care about me. You all just like blasted my expectations, honestly. So, like, no sweat off my brow, no sweat off your brow, but you're all fantastic people. And even just showing up means a lot to me. Or even just like lurking, or even just acknowledging that I exist, or boosting my tweets on the algorithm. I love it. You're wonderful. Blueberry flavor. I found a. Wait, I need to scroll up. Crickets are tasty. They're very protein packed. Remember eating. I've had a scorpion lollipop. I've had those. I got an old picture of myself eating the worm from inside an alcohol. Tequila? Is that tequila? I got an old blueberry flavored lollipop with a scorpion inside. Let me make the final design first. Yes, yes. Take your time. Does anyone remember that book about a group of kids that dared the MC to eat fried worms? And they just kept making him eat the worms. How to eat fried worms. Oh, okay. Let me see what these websites are. Edible bugs. They have mixed bug bag. Tequila flavored lollipop with a grub in it, yeah. Okay, here we go. Does this show my address? No. Okay. Oop, let me just boop, 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 and, boop. Where do I see the thing? Maybe I'm not the brightest? Here, let me just replace paint with... This is what we got! Oh, trigger warning for bugs. I'll say when the bugs are gone. Look, they got this dessert scorpion. That's pretty neat. They got Larvitz sampler, barbecue cheddar cheese, Larvettes. They got these Manchurian scorpions, Sriracha crickets. They got this zebra tarantula that looks horrifying. Edible dehydrated zebra tarantula. I would not eat that. I've probably eaten tons of bugs in my coffee. Fourth image, there are ones that I just watched, King of the Cascade. Yeah, he's really cool. I like him. He's one of my good pals. He is a wild person, and I love and appreciate him. Hello, Mr. Captions. Could you... Chicatanas. Yeah, I totally have these chocolate coffee crickets. Those look good. I would probably eat a scorpion. I don't care. I watched Markiplier eat the mixed bug ones on Unisonus. Okay, I will look at bugs. You can let Shrap know when I'm done looking at bugs. Salt and lemon grasshoppers. Would you eat a whip spider? What's a whip spider? Diving beetles? I'd eat those. Little bugs you can eat. Asian giant hornet? I would not eat an Asian giant hornet. Oh, those are trading cards. Look it up. Okay. Trigger warning for people who don't like spiders? I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, is that the one that buries? Is that the one that buries in the sand? The really cute one? I don't know. It's only cute when it's in motion, not when it's still. Yeah. Sorry. Brady went. Orange creamsicle? Yo, I would have an orange creamsicle cricket. That sounds good. Pumpkin spice! Daniel, let's get pumpkin spice crickets. Bam. It's a squid. It's a squid, it's a kid. I'm gonna get these pumpkin spice. It's 40 bucks for all you can eat. All you can eat pumpkin spice crickets. Finally, I'll eat a cricket. Edible Insects Nova movie. Chili lime crickets. Jungle trial mix. Who keeps farting? That's Fall Guy J. I'm gonna eat you into a trash can. Damn. That's the sound my butt will make when I eat a whole box worth of pumpkin spice crickets. Damn. Anyway. You can tell Shrap he can come back now. I'm not looking at bugs anymore. Though I'm gonna save this link because this is great. £1. Yeah, girl, you fold that laundry. What is this music? I'm digging this. Goemon's Great Adventure. I don't know what that is, but cool. How about a giant isopod? I would totally eat a giant isopod. I love isopods. Giant isopod. Those are so cool. I love isopods. Imagine being that cool of a creature, having all those little leggies. All those leggies. It's like the, oh yes, the pictures of the isopods sharing the Dorito bag. Love that picture. Giant isopod tastes disgusting. Oh well. So yeah. That's life, baby. Maybe I'll try that for a charity incentive for next time. So I'm planning on going to GameStop, Best Buy this weekend. See what I can get. Hopefully I can get my stuff transferred to the computer by Tuesday. If not, I would push to Wednesday. So I wouldn't mind. Just try not to exhaust myself. So, but anyway. It's been like, what, 40 minutes? Let's play this game. Oh, I didn't even game capture. Arcade Spirits. Activate. Please? Yes! The creature I'm thinking is long-armed squid. Oh yes, so we didn't even finish the day. Oh. Okay, yeah. No playing the game, what? I definitely assume spider crab. Sea pigs are awesome if we're talking about weird sea creatures. Those are my jam. I do like sea pigs. They're like the really little ones, right? Or am I thinking something else? Anyway, we almost finished the whole day. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up on my phone because I don't want to click out of this. Sea pig. Sea pigs are those little sluggy boys. I love it! I want to squish it! I want to go... What a cutie. It's kind of like a tardigrade. I like those. Tardigrade. You know? Imagine that. Giving you a little kiss. Good, because you're being kissed by those right now. Those are living in you. That is correct. They're a type of sea cucumber, huh? I like sea cucumbers. So yeah, we played this game last week, and I loved it, and I had a lot of fun. I have green hair and pronouns. I was killed by a sea cucumber. Interesting. I'm assuming you mean in Splatoon? Sea cucumber. Your little hat. Nana, I love you. Have I told you that before? We have green hair and pronouns in this game, and we're now working at this arcade, and our little robot friend? Our phone? Our phone is a waifu? Our phone is a waifu and told us to apply to this job, and we went and interviewed. I know someone with green hair and pronouns. It's your partner. They're here on the chat. We love that. And we met a bunch of hot people and broke up a children's party. So, who do I want to hang out with? Oh yes, Nana's gonna show and tell one more time. Show and tell in a way. I think. Maybe? Yes? Okay, anyway. We had a time. We had a time playing this game, and I love it. And I love the game. We could talk to Gavin. Okay, so we have, okay, yes.
I got a waifu with posable hair. I love Shantae.
Yeah, it's happy. As they can be. Okay, I just have to squish it. So we met Gavin, who's like the business guy, and he's Mr. Serious. We met Ashley, and Ashley's like the mechanic, sort of technical, handy person who fixes the games, loves the craft. No? Oh, Ashley's repairing her costume. Okay, Ashley's the autistic flamingo, yes. Naomi is the one that I was just describing, who likes to repair things. Queen Bee's the Twitch streamer. Yeah. Infinitely tiny nerd. Teo is the dancing one. He likes to dance. And Percy's the hot, rich guy. Step on me, mommy, yeah. And it said that I could talk to one person? Which, here's the thing, I'm a chaotic bisexual. I'm a chaotic bisexual, yeah. Chaotic bisexual. Percy's a hot bear that bought knockoff Pac-Man, yeah. I'm bisexual. I can't decide. I like Gavin, but he's a capitalist. Ashley, I love her. She reminds me of Nana. Naomi's cool, but I don't know enough about her, so this could be an excuse to talk to her. Queen Bee, my type of woman. She could kill me. Taylor's really hot, but I feel like he's the more jockey side. And Percy is like what I would typically go for. But I don't want him to think that I'm going for him just for his money. The money's nice. I think I'm kind of stuck between Ashley, Queen Bee, and Percy. I don't know. And it's hard to make a decision. I'm broken inside. Put it to a vote. Do you guys want to vote? I'm broken. I'm broken inside. Cold. New poll. Who am I kissing one day? Am I kissing a autistic flamingo? Am I kissing a step on me mommy? Or am I kissing a rich zaddy bear? I misspelled step. You're broken side? Is that a band? I think that's a band. I don't know. Well, I thought the captions knew what I meant when I said broken side. My life is so hard. Get your bank, buddy. I mean, yeah. Like I said, he's typically what I would go after. Everyone in this game is hot. I just don't want to go for the jock or the capitalist. But I'm sure that I would date them in my own time. I don't know enough about Naomi. She's cool. But I feel like Naomi and Gavin are going Black Rom. They're all good characters, yes. Gavin and Naomi are Black Rom for each other. I don't want to interfere with them. Just saying. Just saying. I think they're meant to annoy the hell out of each other for all eternity. So, I also have my gamer poppet. It's a lot smaller. The pops are smaller, and I have to. It's a little purse. Which inside I have the schematics for. On Target receipt paper, I have the schematics for a Halloween prop that is a beer stein that screams when you try to drink out of it. Ouch! Don't drink from me! All my good ideas are kept inside the gamer pouch. Okay, we got 2 votes for Rich Zaddy Bear. Okay. That's the winner of the poll. We're gonna do it. He's so pretty! Alright, he's British too. I fell in love with someone's rich British dad before in my actual life. Not quite fall in love, but... Having finished today's high score run, Percy's relaxing a bit by the Moopy machine, just casually browsing on his phone before he heads off.
Quite good.
Oh good, market's up. My morning trades will cash out nicely. Alright, he's also a capitalist, but... Get that bank. And the Moopy score? Oh, quite terrible, I'm afraid. Had to restart twice. Nana, you know me well. Meaning he played literally 75 cents worth of gaming all day? Yow. Still keep my skills sharp, yes? Practice, practice, practice. Plus, it was quite pleasant seeing all those kids having such a good time in the funplex. I always play better when people around me are happy. Except for the ones screaming and throwing cupcakes, or being hassled by angry parents, or having their stuff stolen, or... true. Your job does, by its very nature, bring you into contact with those who are specifically not happy. Chin up, love. There are good days and bad days, true, but an arcade is a place where the good ones outnumber the bad. It's a place of dreams, you see. I just imagine him, like, going, chin up, love, and, like, you know, putting my chin up to look at him. That's around the palace. It's a little more than a hole in the wall of the Twin Pines Mall. Is that why you keep coming back, your dreams? So what's your dream, then? Aside from Moopy, or is that basically it? Just nailing the world record? Oh, astute, aren't we? Is he explicitly British, or did you just... He's actually British! Like, dead ass, he has like a British accent. The voice actor for him is British, too. Astute, aren't we? Suppose I'm here for more than the hot quarter-pumping action. more than to relish in the smiles on those around me.
Unpleasant memories.
It is more of a personal matter. Yeah, I know. Like, that's my type. A broody bear who's also rich and British. If you know anyone like that. He's gonna make you a romantic dinner of bangers and mash with a mashed potato shaped like a castle. Okay, 10 out of 10. He won my heart already if he does that. He's especially British and factors into... Okay, okay. Are we gonna go to Britain? I would love to go on a little vacay with this rich man. Any of you guys know anybody like this? Pass along my number. It's a bit more of a personal matter, and not an entirely gentle or pleasant tale. No intention of bringing down your bad day another notch with the story. You should focus on the here and now. You've survived a birthday party that's worth celebrating. Well, if you excuse me, I should really be heading home now. Job well done and all that, for both of us. Cheerio then? Yes, yes, tip-top, cheerio, governor, fish and chips, Bob's your uncle and whatnot, or, you know, just simply say goodbye. I'm gay! You want to get with Percy, try to choose the haha and heart most often. Okay. You got it. That also works. But things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. Seek out Gavin. And the remains of the day. Holden. Good work today. Thanks, boss. Mid boss? Sub boss. Gavin with you. I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high. So I'll just assume you were as close to perfect as is reasonable. I know, Gavin's very handsome. But like, I'm also not here to fuck my boss. One of the few games where you can actually end up in a relationship with anyone, even if you're not 100% with the dialogue. Okay. That's what I feared. I'm glad that I can be a little lackadaisical. Unfortunately, the cost of cleaning our carpets and... Okay. Cool. The cost of cleaning our carpets and costumes after the cupcake assault will be a chunk of change. But I suppose you did all you could there. Normally I'd have dealt with the angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, as Teo told me everything. Although Teo isn't staff, I suppose he stepped up to handle the rude customer with a rational and calm attitude, so I'll consider that handled. I'm pleased to say that the sale of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze for a full $3,000 will indirectly offset quite a few of these costs. I'm glad you consulted me on that, and stuck to your guns on the pricing. Even if I'd be happy to be rid of the relic entirely. Why is it still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Oh, Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people. It's not like Hatful Boyfriend, where if you don't end up on a positive path by 2/3 of the way through, you get assassinated by the bird police? I don't know how... I successfully got Oko-san, and then I ended up on the lesbian summer romance with the bird on the motorcycle. So, I don't know. He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say. Are you giving our poor little Holden a hard time, Gavin, dear? Miss Francine, I thought you were napping.
Let's be sensible.
Naomi's dream matters too. As does the dream of Percy, that poor fellow. Or isn't Percy stinking rich?
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
Gavin, I know you mean well, wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices made in that name would shatter the dreams of others. Well, least favorite character, he's still not bad, but I would not be friends with him outside. Yes, exactly. I'm not a business-minded person. I'm sure that there's something soft about him in there, but I wouldn't pry him out of his shell, especially this early. That's not what the Funplex is about. Oh, then you understand, yes? The reason why I'm here. That's the question she asked me during that interview. Now I think I understand. I'm here today because I need to take risks. I've been mired in the muck for years now. Just taking what I can get out of life. Going with the flow. Look around and I see all sorts of risk takers, people chasing hopes and dreams without compromise, without looking back. Naomi, Percy, Weeby, Teo, Ashley. I wouldn't be into Teo romantically, but despite him being very much a jock... Oh yeah, I'd hang out with him. Definitely. Even you, Gavin. You know, we're better than this. We don't settle, we fight, we chase after our hopes and dreams, and cower before taking a chance. We don't take the safe option. I'd be honored to let her sit on me. Okay. I mean, same. Let me just... Dear Lord. Let's see.
Apologies.
Hold it, Miss Francine. I apologize. It's difficult to... Naomi is the kind of nerd where we both love to hang out. We both get distracted and not be able to hang out. That's also relatable. I'd be like, hey, come to my stream. And she'd be like, yeah, I'll be there. And then forgets to show up. Or we would, like, have to reschedule all the freaking time. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism. Some days, but I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I can assume you are still keen to work here, Holden. I don't hesitate before replying. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Fill these out tonight and hand them in the first thing in the morning. And welcome to the Funplex. Percy's absolute bad. Be friends with him and never let him know my... Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit in just fine, Holden. I do fit in. One bus ride later, and it's home again. Home again. Jiggity jig. Oh yeah, Juniper! Love her! Ashley would be way too similar to me. Are you sure? She might be the girl of your dreams. Juniper's like a TikTok goddess. Juniper, already home from work, bounced over eagerly to interrogate me on my day. So, how'd it go? It went well. Well or well? Really well. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a little bit unnerving. You forgot to mention adorable. Oh wait, that was her. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. And you even came home with a smile, like when you were a lifeguard. Huh. Yes, I'm smiling. Interesting. I'm neurodivergent, and it's very hard for me to smile. And most of the time when I smile, I'm just like... I could actually smile like this, just like... I don't know, that's not actually a smile. I don't know how to smile.
By the way,
there's...
just one teensy-weensy little question I have for you.
Girl Dish, what's your question?
Why exactly did you order a giant crate full of pizza bagels?
Yeah, I love... Is that even a question? I love bagels, I love pizza, therefore I love pizza bagels. Juniper! Juniper is totally away from material respectfully, yeah. Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions? On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. Bagels! I love her cat socks. I'm gonna get those for Orville. And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. Hey, look, you also won a prize. You get one of these for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Now let's check your score. Looks like you're really hitting it off with Naomi. Okay. Doing it best with Naomi and Teo. And barely making an impact on the actual person we're going for. Okay. You're on level 1. You have time for everyone else. Okay. I'm like, okay. Here we go. You're a pretty basic person so far. Not so bad. Also, you've scored 5,700 points. Nice. Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. The pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow! That's how much I ate in my life? I don't know. I've probably eaten 100 acres of pizza in my life. I don't know. I just love pizza. I've probably eaten that many bagels, too. Yes. Okay. How do I go back? Oh. Percy is yellow and green. Queen Bee is yellow and red. Ashley is blue and red. Shane is an outlier and shouldn't be counted. Damn, you're right. What a guy. Yeah, pizza flavored boobly. He likes to drink sparkling water. Nana's excited. It is the future year of 20XX. And you know that? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense, at least. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisced about the far-out 196X. I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on. I would not do that. I'm so afraid of fire. Everyone at work knows that if there was a fire at work, I would physically freeze. 1960 X's. That's a lot of X's. 196 X's? So the gamers would be helping me out. 20 XDX, yes. I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. I've scraped gum off any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee-ball machine. Okay, look. I know I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos and grossness. Yeah, that sounds like a good job. I do similar things. I'm happy. That's all that matters, right? Right, you're happy. This is the best I've seen you in ages, Holden. Before you'd come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but you're good tired. My roommate Juniper, she'd taken to stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so. I love you, Bulba Boy, thank you. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong, but overall, it's good work. I just feel good, totally good and stuff.
Yes.
Good. Agreed. Super good. Double plus good. Iris, we talked about you listening in on my conversations. What did I tell you about that? To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am? Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital overmistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
But hold it, when pizza's on a bagel? So Juniper, how long have you left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you on tokens. No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team of building exercise. I have to, like, move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives. Assistant synergy manager? So you guys just play Jackbox Job? Sounds like a very vague job. It's actually entry level, good pay, and right on track to middle management. Pretty cushy for bit doll. Funny thing is, they asked if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates, and I said, nope, who'd want to do that? When was this exactly? Oh, 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know anybody who was a good candidate for a well-paying entry-level job.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, but you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
no, I wouldn't. Juniper. Please tell me you told them no, because I'd already taken this job by that point. Not because you forgot.
Hey, I didn't forget.
I mean, I would have forgotten too.
I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night. I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you'd hate being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you. And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Not a lie, I was happy here indeed. Also, not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch after having pizza bagels for breakfast because we barely had enough money to cover rent this week, pooled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of crash and burn. Also not a lie that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Ooh.
Holden, say something. You're scaring me. When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again, facing an uncertain future. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. Once again, this game is painfully accurate to how I feel. Damn you, Nana and Sunbury, for suggesting I play this. Where was this game when I stopped Starbucks? Okay, but this is perfect for me starting a new job anyway, so... I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. It's right there, I offered to let you play it. Yeah, you're right. Took a risk and it's paid off in terms of my mental health, if not my physical health. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future, right? I'm cool. So I won't be angry, upset, simple as that. So the thing here is, I like being honest. Because I actually, wouldn't mind. Why would you lie? Or be angry? Just tell the truth. I said I was done compromising, right? Then I was settling. Going with the flow. I don't be the one to break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will. Even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But, if I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong, still, no need to dump all that on Juniper. All 3 choices that give you a positive outcome by the end of the game, though they will all give different positive outcomes. Okay. A friend!
I guess you're gonna miss the
Bulbaboy.
raid.
Bulbaboy.
E-raid? You're talking about,
Viewers.
right?
Viewers.
Yeah.
And you're talking about raiding their
Streams.
for their
Viewership.
right?
Oh yeah.
Hi! How's Synthetic doing? How was your stream? It was one of your first streams in a while, hasn't it? I was hoping I could pop by, but alas, here I am playing a game. I hope to catch you again sometime soon, though. What were you playing? What were you doing? I was very interested. I hope that you're having a fantastic time, my dear friend. If you're not following Synthetic, very cool person, fantastic, was our first donation for bulbtober. Wonderful, kind person. Baron Breakfast, nice. I thought about playing that game, but then I was like, oh, it's a management game, and I'm not in the mood for management games right now. Maybe sometime, I don't know. But I'm glad that you finished your game and you enjoyed it and had a nice little cozy time. I appreciate you so very, very much. For the raiders who do not know who I am, my name is Bulba, and I am a queer streamer. I play indie and Nintendo games. I'm playing Arcade Spirits today. We have a job at an arcade now. That's cool. There's a bug on my monitor. I'm gonna kill it with my thumb. There it is! On my thumb! It's not super dense with the management aspects. I think you'd enjoy it. Okay, yeah. I found myself, you know, like, Animal Crossing's a management game, basically. And I'm stressed with that. And then, like, everyone's like, oh, play this game. And I'm like, that reminds me too much of a job. So, any kind of game where you have to have a job, well, I mean... most games you have a job. I don't know, a hospitality job. I think I would enjoy it. I would just need to separate that part of me, I guess, if that makes sense. Considering I work in hospitality right now, so. But it looks like a really interesting game. Looks like it's got a cool storyline. And I'm glad that you really enjoyed it. I freelance, so it's different from a standard job for me. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say, was that, like, when I'm not at a job that is very similar, that I'll be willing to go back to games like that. Like, I used to play Coffee Talk, and I never once finished Coffee Talk. And I'm like, this is nothing like being a barista. This is so relaxing, and being a barista is balls to the wall stress. Story is fucking wild, some very sharp curveball. I wouldn't expect that. It's kind of funny that you're playing a game where you have a job. The reason you're playing it is we couldn't play the other game about having a job. You're so right. That's really fucking meta. Thank you, Nana. Well, I mean, like, I'm not a farmer, and I don't work in an arcade, but I do work customer service, so... But... this is a good point. Always with the insights, for real. To catch you up on where we are in the game, we just got this job. And our roommate sort of helped us get there. She doesn't know how we feel about it. After she just dumped some big news on us that could have gotten us a better paying job. But, I don't care. I'm gonna get me a rich boyfriend. Okay, Juniper. You were right. I'd have hated that job. Things are great here. What? I'm going for his handsome face first, and then his personality, and then his body. Maybe not in that order. I don't know. He is a warm and friendly, soft, sexy man with intense video game skills. That's what I'm looking for. If anybody knows anyone like that. Who cares about the money? Yes. I'm kidding. You know I'm joking. It's okay, Juniper. You're right. I don't hated the job. Things are great here.
Good. You were kind of freaking me out. Trust me, it's the right decision. You'd learn to loathe working at my office, like I do.
Then work at the arcade, girlfriend.
I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance, and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby.
I hated working coffee in a coffee stand in a big office building. That was dreadful.
And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to talk about it because of the company that I was hired by. Juniper, I said it's fine. I don't know if it's been over a year. I don't know. I don't think I'm allowed to say what company it was for. Anyway, everything's fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute to my fair share of the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward to the back.
forget I said anything. Please forget I said anything.
Right ahead of you, girlfriend. I got memory loss.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You'd have been miserable there, like me.
Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I'd have hated it. Also, she's on break from work. She goes to work in her t-shirt and her cat socks. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if she shows up to work like this, damn girl. Okay, good. I've got a good feeling about all this. I think you're right where you need to be, even if I was, kind of awful about getting you here. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay? I can feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay. And you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah? You bet. I'm okay with this. Everything's fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction, and frozen pizza bagels most certainly are not it. This is inaccurate, Holden. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. Hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting. Talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see who's available. We got Percy, Queen Bee, Teo, and Ashley. Setsu Teo, he's dancing. So, like, clearly he's busy. Showtime stage is his thing. Hint. Go for the person that you're trying to get with. Right? That's usually how dating games go. You go for the person that you're trying to woo. I hear you typing. Basically, yeah, okay. I know Percy's cool with people interrupting. I'll be here throughout. Appreciate you being a friend to chill by. Thank you, Synthetic, again for the raid. I think that you're a fantastic person, and you deserve a big ol' heart. Oh my god, hello! Aww! Is that... Yeah! All this arcade Whoa! Wait, what? Oh, that's a dev? Hello! Hi! You're be having some late night coffee? Welcome on in. We're going for Percy right now. I don't know anything about him, and I'm shy, but he's my type, so... Just want to stop in and say hi, and thanks for playing our game. I'm one of the writers. Well, thank you! I'm really enjoying this writing a lot so far. Definitely for sure. I love how, like, insanely realistic it is to my own life. Especially the drawing of the apartment. I was like, ouch! Been there! And a lot of these people are people that I've would definitely want to surround myself with. So, but thank you so much for popping on in. It really means a lot to me, for sure. I'm really enjoying this, for sure. So yeah. I'm awkward. I don't care. Percy's cool with people interrupting his movie mania, but I still prefer to wait until he's taking a break between rounds. Looks like a good timing for lunch. Relatable content will continue until morale improves. Nice. The one thing, I'm obsessed with bagels. I would never be tired of pizza bagels. Never. We stand bagels up in this part, this zone. That's the New York method, baby. We just love bagels. Yeah. Oh, that's great. You got a spinning bagel too? Oh, I love that. Wow. I love it. It makes me so happy. I got this, where's mine? Bam! That's the bulba bagel, baby. So, Percy's totally my type. Percy's flipping through messages on his phone in a highly bored manner when I walk up to him. Hi, Sunberry! Say hello to one of the devs. They're here hanging out with us. Doesn't spin on the Twitch mobile client for some reason. Oh, it's definitely spinning for me. I definitely see it. Oh, you're not a mobile. I mean, I'm not a mobile, so... I love that Naomi. That's really cute. Those eyes are really adorable. You see it spinning? Okay, cool. Sometimes you watch on your TV. Hope you've been well. Ooh, do you two know each other? Percy's flipping through messages on his phone in a highly bored manner when I walk up to him. Hey, Percy! How's Moopy today? Hmm? Oh, pretty bad performance overall. Haven't even cleared 1,000,000 for the day, and a few of my stock picks are down. Bad luck overall.
Lovely day.
But on the whole, can't complain. Every day is a gift. So, do you need something, Holden? To be honest, if I don't get out of here and get my mind off of things, I'm gonna melt down. Just thinking lunch? You had lunch yet? Don't you usually have those little pizzas? You noticed, huh? I got laughed at with Willis shrimping for Queen Bee. It was a fun. As Nana said, I would respectfully let her sit on me. I might do her in another run, so... Not this time. As you should. There's not a single person in this game that I wouldn't go for. But Percy is clearly low-hanging fruit for me, so... I'm excited to be Polyam in the sequel. Yes! I'll probably play... Oh, yeah, because I'm silly. Because, like... You know, that's the tism. You know, a touch of the tism. I went into this thinking, I'm going to get a job, and forgot I was playing a romance game. I'm playing a literal dating game, and I'm focused on getting a job. Because I'm the kind of person who separates their romance side from their job side. I used to be the kind of person that separates their friendship and social from their job, and then I quickly changed. Still haven't played new challengers because I haven't decided what I want my canon in the first one to be. Oh, does it stack? Like Dragon Age? Uh-oh. I went Queen Bee first, and I'm going Percy on a second run. Oh! I'll do the second run just for you, Sunberry. Maybe I'll record some of my best reactions. Oh dear, no romance enabled at all, or just no flirty first impressions. You can keep an ending to take into new challenger. Okay, okay. Interesting. I'm also not the kind of person to flirt when I meet people at first anyway, but... Yeah. At least I didn't, completely lock myself out of the options. Or else I would have immediately restarted the game. So... I also forgot I named myself Holden D's Nuts. Holden, my favorite clip. Oh, when you called Gavin yummy, it was hilarious. Your reaction, you were like... Simply beautiful. I'm going to... Yeah, what a good time. I subsisted on peanut butter sandwiches for a time. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Holden. Life has its ups and downs. But, seeing as you're looking to avoid the downs at the moment, by all means, let's go fetch some lunch, if I may suggest our destination. You haven't been to Whole Story yet, have you? We put the option to skip flirting in Chapter 1 for people who aren't comfortable with it. Oh, okay. It went over my head. The donut. Oh, that's why it's called Whole Story. It's a donut shop. Oh, like whole story, like the whole. I get it now. Yeah, they got the option for the aromantic people too. Damn, that took me a long time. I need to play the new challengers. We all need to, apparently. I'll have to add it to my queue. Donut shop and used to be a bookstore? Oh, and Donut shop and used bookstore. They have pastries and sandwiches and the like. It's a charming little cafe at heart. You'd be kind enough to accompany me, unless you'd rather we have little pizzas. Donuts and books. Winning combination.
Much obliged.
And let's be off. My community voted I start next week. Oh, yeah. I might watch a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I deserve it. Our next game is going to have independent ace and arrow options. Can be one or both or neither, and you can follow a character story regardless. Oh, I love that! That's so good. I'm taking so much inspiration from this. Because I have a story-based idea. Because I am a previously retired writer wishing to come back to writing. So, definitely keeping that idea in there. Ace Arrow myself, so I wanted to do better. We got a lot of Ace people in the community, so I appreciate you making the game authentic to who you are. I love that. Despite coming to our little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly, I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever job happened to call for, no more, no less. I couldn't say I've been part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Percy leads the way into the shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I don't think I'd ever been to a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX. Who buys books in brick-and-mortar stores anyway? That makes me sad. Not enough Ace Air representation games. Not enough good poly repping it. Yes. God. The number of games that I'm just like, please have a poly option. Please. Roasted in a sad way. I mean, coffee is roasted. Also, inaccurate of IRL Holden. I would 100%... I 100% go to mall stores like this. But despite the oh, this is because video games became the thing, so... Despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for. Sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Percy secures a tiny table for us, before directing me to the bar. Hang on. What the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System! I appreciate that this game is a great story game, great romance game, and a great just getting to know the characters game. Yes, exactly. Like, I'm taking a lot of inspiration for character design, for sure. It gives a good perspective on when you're writing a character, what sort of things people tell you about when you meet them. Because, like, it's hard to meet people, I find. So I never know how to write characters when I'm first meeting them. Because I personally know everything about the character. But my main character or narrator don't. So it's just like, or my reader. So I have to find a way to slowly bring in and incorporate things. And think about what would people talk about first. So this is a great example for that, for sure. It's great that you'll have the VODs to watch and find out how you feel about characters. Yes, exactly, that too. I'm definitely gonna go back and watch these and be like, whoa, that's how I felt. I'll have a Douglas Adams, don't worry. They know my order, and it's my treat, yes. I mumble out of thanks, trying not to make a big deal out of it. Because, like, Ashley, I think I felt much different about Ashley when first introduced. What do you mean? Extra's tight. Boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. Hello, hi. Writing introductions are difficult, especially in a game where you can literally ignore a character you don't like right away. Yeah. I do like a lot of games that actually give you it's mandatory to meet all the characters first, at least. That way you can avoid the whole, like, like, bias sort of thing, I guess. You're a middle-aged guy. Wait to take my order. Hey, I'd like, super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. You know, it surprised me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glaze and some coffee. Keep it simple. I mean, I'm a hoe for chocolate, so... I'll have a Shel Silverstein. I love Shel Silverstein! I love his poem about his beard growing so long that it covers his body, and so he doesn't have to wear clothes anymore.
1 chocolate with sprinkles and juice coming up.
Your voice is nice. The second fellow puts together my order, and also drops a small book of extremely silly poetry on the tray with it. Huh. A literary lunch.
With alliteration, apparently.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Yeah.
We've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
Right, sorry, I... Oh, no! I should introduce myself. Floor attendant holding these nuts at your service. I'm an inside person for tokens and tickets. Always a little freak like me. Remember when Holden said I won't regret this? I still don't regret it, baby. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Anyway.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
I like them. The sugar is available in forms other than round... Oh! Round and holy!
Don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Little date? It could be a date.
Just friends, then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Something whole joke. That's a trans mood.
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
Nana, is that you?
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Next order, please.
I think that because they're red and green, their ship name should be Italy, because their name is separated by the white, like the Italian flag. The pair waves the next customer, and as I return to Percy's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray. Huh. I'd have warned you, but honestly, Ben and Matt are the best experienced without spoilers. They've invited me to the wedding, you know. I was new in town back then, but, well, they're kind-hearted to say the least. Percy opens the Douglas Adams book they gave him with his biscuits, but only peruses it lately out of politeness to the booklenders. Soon we've devoured our food. It's probably not a very nourishing lunch, all told, but the sweet treat does wonders for my mood. Except Percy definitely picks up on something being a little off. Penny for your thoughts? It's complicated. Penny for my thoughts, then. No need to share yours if you're in no mood. Okay. Seriously, why Mr. Moopy's magic maze? Why not? Because there's easier high scores out there to knock over. I looked it up on Twin Galaxies last night. That score stood for 30 years. And that's the challenge, isn't it? But I suppose it's not entirely the challenge that appeals to me. It's, well, how to put this? It's personal. Is the other score his ex? That's my theory. You don't want to talk about it. I suppose I've teased enough. We may not know each other well enough to be besties, yes, but it's a tale worth telling.
Put simply, Moopy is... It was my little sister's favourite game. Dear little Stella.
Stella!
My sister was a child prodigy. A leap ahead of the curve in every respect. Sharpest mind, cleverest wit, The warmest heart. Mm-hmm.
And mazes. Oh, how she loved mazes. That's okay, you can cackle in the other room, I don't care. She had a gift for pattern recognition and optimization. A gift and a passion. It thrilled her to no end to take on a mental challenge and defeat it soundly. We got her books and books filled with mazes and puzzles, and she'd clear one of them every day. Always wanted more to fill her dreary hours, but only so many mazes. Is that gonna be me with Picross? Am I gonna become the world Picross champion? To solve the problem, I got her a handheld game console and a copy of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze. Honestly, at the time, I knew next to nothing of video games. A friend of mine in arithmetic class suggested it. Took every scrap of pocket change I could muster. Playing that game for her, my family had next to no money, you see. A nobody family in a nothing village. Well, I suppose you can relate, yes? I can relate, yes. My family, we started out with money, I guess, but that didn't last long. Eventually things like video games were just out of reach. My parents loved me and tried so hard, but well, the family curse kept getting in the way again. Downsizing, pink slips, bad luck again. Once again, sounds like my family. Y'all are attacking me with this capitalism can suck balls. Suck these nuts. I'm holding these nuts. And yet, here you are, doing what you love. Despite it not quite alleviating all hardships. No audio, but are you romancing Percy? Yes! Hi, how are you? I love you. Also, this game will drag you so bad it's only just begun. Yeah, eat the rich! That's my friend Maddie, spelled with a Y. That's my new in-joke. Like, Nano's left-handed. I love this! Love you, hope you're doing good. Yeah, I hope you're doing good too. You get a little heart. And an extra from the puppet toy. I made my choice, it's gonna be fine, everything's fine. As you say. So the game helped feed my sister's need for greater and greater challenges. That's the key to Mr. Moopy, you see. It generates pseudo-random mazes. Pseudo. Everything is fine. I love that. I need that, and I will use that literally all the time. Have you played this before? I have not. This is my first time. I know nothing. This head empty. I mean, my head's always empty, but... Pseudo as opposed to... Goodness. Am I gonna get my heart pulled out? Shit! Oh, it's early 1980X technology, depending on your path through the mazes. You can precede the randomness. It's part of the challenge, playing games of the game. The game of the game. Scylla could play the game of game like no other. Better than I could, even. She'd no doubt have beaten the high score by now. Her name up in lights as the champion to unseat a 30-year legacy. You released a dating sim? Homie, send it my way, I'll play for you. He just got the reveal about Stella. Anything else about Percy's still hidden, but let's just say I recommended Percy for more reasons. Not just being into kinda heavy-set gentleman with a talent for games. I don't want to know about minimals, or... I had 2Flower on my birthday stream like a year and a half ago, and we talked about arcade spirits. And I asked lots of questions about making visual novels. I mean, if you're willing... If you're willing to let me know some stuff about making visual novels... Because like I said, I'm interested in... dipping my toes in the water, so to speak. So, I have ideas. Not sure the time quite yet, but I have ideas. So... And that's why I'm a maniac Mamoopy. Well, be cautious. Dipping my toes, dipping my toes, dipping my toes. A little advice. Like creativity advice, not tell me all your secrets. I'm gushing with knowledge, just spurting it out all over your face. I feel like the southern preacher pulling out the hanky and like dabbing his forehead. I do that all the time at work. Anyway, no pressure. But I'm learning a lot about characters, for sure. Even with my English degree that I've forgotten 100% of the classes I've taken. So, wait for him to continue, but... Oh, that's it. I think I understand, though. Stella can't take the score herself. You keep using past tense when describing your sister. I'm sorry for your loss, Percy. I'm sure she was every bit as bright and clever and warm as you describe. I wish I could have met her. Thank you, Holden. Her losses, it certainly left a hole in the world. When she passed a few years ago, all her potential, all her brilliance gone. That's really fucking sad. Percy sighs deeply, letting the memory wash over him and
If not
pass.
for the heart condition, despite everything we tried, everything I did, in the end, it was simply too much.
Post me sometime on Discord if you have VN creation questions. I may not answer immediately, but I'm happy to share. Oh, thank you. Let me write that down since or I can use my reminder bot. Right. Of course. Thank you for the invitation. That really means a lot to me. It would also mean a lot to me if my back would not be rude. I'm an old man. I used to write a lot. Like, I wrote actual novel, like NaNoWriMo, for example. I did not NaNoWriMo 5 years in a row. Haven't done anything since. My brain just said, you're out of college? You don't want to do anything. And part of me realizes, time crunch. So I might make if I ever want to start writing again, I need to make an artificial time crunch for myself. Like, give myself some unrealistic goal that turns out to be realistic after staying up till 4 in the morning eating a lot of candy. That's how NaNoWriMo goes. Super generous, Two Flower. I'm not a game dev, but always enjoyed your company and comments and chat. I'm sure Holden will get a lot from chatting because you're in fact 10 out of 10 from our brief impressions. Yes, I agree. I think this is maybe the second or third time a dev has showed up. I don't know. But like, you really vibe. You always, from what I've seen, you take a chance to know the people who are playing your game. You're not just there to be like, thank you for purchasing and playing my product. I'm so glad you're playing this. It's one of my all-time faves. Yay. I've been playing this every other week. If you want to come back for more. We were going to play Starter tonight, but we'll be playing Starter next week. SMART goals. Is SMART an acronym, or are you just capitalizing SMART to get me to not be a dumbass? Alright, so... despite everything we tried, everything I did, it was simply too much.
And now, Mr. Moopy's my connection to Stella. She dreamed of beating it, but the little handheld version she had wasn't quite the equal of the original.
Yeah. Art and capitalism is harsh, but you have to keep the passion. Because that's ultimately what made you want to make the product in the first place. So... my problem is that I start something, and then I can't get the same energy back. But someday. Someday.
So, one day, I'm going to take down the score. And I'm going to do it in her name.
Hell yeah!
I'll put her initials at the top of that scoreboard. SIS. 3.5 million points. by Percival James Sinclair, earned in honor of Stella Isabel Sinclair.
He's so noble!
I know that on that day, somewhere she'll be smiling at me and saying, "Good show, Percy. Good show."
Take my heart! Picked a good day to wear the pride shirt. Damn. Personally, my favorite is Ashley, but Percy's a close second. I almost went for Ashley. Because she's like, but she reminds me too much of you. It's like, Percy's story is a feels train. Okay, cool. This is just like me and the Shane train. I love the dark past and the tears. What a throwback. Despite the sadness of the story, I can't help but smile at the ending. Well, on that day, you beat the score for her. Floor Lieutenant Holden will be there to cheer you on. Thank you, love. It's appreciated.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. Holden, lunch break's over. Back to the grindstone, eh? Arcade's not that grindy. Curious. Well, you'll pardon the obtuse observation. You do seem to be going through the motions. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. Can I remind myself that too? That's brilliant. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. Probably misspelled it, but I don't care. I need to remember that. That's smart. Literally! Well, if you pardon the obtuse observation, you do seem to be going through the motions. Huh? No, I'm not. I'm having a blast there. By doing what needs doing, yes. Definitely a good reminder, everyone, when pizza's on a bagel, you can have a pizza anytime! Yeah! Definitely a good acronym. It's a hard time. I've had a hard time planning goals like that, but it's good notes. Well, I think my 4th place person is privy, so they can be one of my inspirations. Of course, I'm a diligent employee. I suppose it's a question of ambition, but it's not my place to judge, and you've work to do, yes? Go on, I'll return the tray and our books. DBT, yes. My problem is, I tried CBT, and I was too smart for it, because I had studied therapy. And I tried DBT a little bit, but I thought it was a little too much like CBT. So then I tried EMDR, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. I talked about it during my birthday stream, if you remember, or you were there. Can't say I get what he meant by that, but he's right about one thing. There's work to do. Take my leave and return to the Funplex. Thank you for confirming this was a good choice. For the afternoon shift, that's usually when things heat up after the quiet mornings. More kids coming in after school, more pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of, when I'm intercepted en route. Holden, Ashley, you're both back. Good, I was hoping to catch you before I left. Ooh, what's up? Hams is up.
Okay.
He is? Okay. Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Holden, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza's a game finder and auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to this auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex. My first instinct is to nod and go along with it. Happens the law around these parts. But Percy's words are still dangling away in my mind. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I needed to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. Unionize. like any of these responses. I think because I'm a wordsmith, I'm always just like, I say my pitches to higher-ups with the most words possible. But that's on the tism. Saying, hey, what gives is like kind of rude. And I wouldn't joke about that in this kind of scenario. And I don't feel okay about suggesting someone else take my position, per se. I wouldn't immediately volunteer someone by name. I'd say, this is a great opportunity for me. Do you think I could come instead of someone else? Or... But then again, it's also a good opportunity to stay here. I don't know. Just remember what they all mean. He likes assertiveness, doesn't he? He's not the jokester. Yeah. So I should be the assertive go-getter, because that's what got me the job in the first place. Gutsy, quirky, true neutral. Yeah. Whoa, 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 what if I want to come along and see this auction myself? Well, I'm never going to learn the business if I don't take a bigger role. You're a floor attendant. Your place is on the floor. Well, that's patently unfair. I'm a floor attendant too, and you're dragging me along. I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Holden be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. Boom, baby! I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met, trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like, I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Holden instead, but no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams. I think you can stay in the storage for the afternoon. Just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. Also, I love her, little flamingo belt. Gusto. I need to get in the van. I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please. We'll probably be closed by the time you get back. Oh, we'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor Attendant Ashley away! Leaving me waiting outside with my 2 traveling companions. As Gavin pulls his van and a rental trailer around. Oh my, how exciting! I rarely go on adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am. Any trip is an adventure if you make it one, shall we? Full flamingo belt. That's the thing, I talk so fast. The captions are like, no, I'm gonna say some crazy wild doo-doo. And I don't know. It's called ADHD, talking too fast. The captions. Oh well. 4 of us pile in and it's off to the highway. I try. Just a little guy. Is that the mystery machine? Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, leads us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads. Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Green hair and pronouns. CC struggles with me, but it helps me remember to be deliberate. So I should talk slower on purpose. I can't do it for the life of me. Yeah, Holden, buckle up. You too. And you too. I don't see a belt. I'm jealous of his wide shoulders, though. That's really chef's kiss. Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Where's Hamza set up this time? On site at some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement.
Woohoo!
Oh my god, that's so cute. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. So exciting. I love arcade raids. Arcade auctions. Raids. Auctions. Once again, they're in a black ROM with each other. You guys got an arcade to English dictionary I could borrow? Francine without looking up from her knitting answers. A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off their arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders. So, which is this, a raid or an auction? It's both, dearie. Hamza, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate, and then auctions off his finds, sort of. Okay. Now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember? Well, okay, so Hamza obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Once, I saw him trade off a vintage Burger Time. Burger Time! I played that when I went to the Garcade with Noah. Why have spoilers when you can have pizza bagels? Facts. I want pizza bagels. Once I saw him trade off vintage Burger Time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family. In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We can pay up front and declare what games we want and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims.
Wonderful.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure the games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored. We got an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Palace and help the little guys like us. It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping on Hamza's good side. Huh. I'm guessing Hamza's the sort of person who would let a kid have the game on his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, am I right? Correctamundo. Hamza's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure, but he's got a big heart, and that means something in this business. Not enough big hearts left some days. It's because I'm anti-capitalist. I might need another drink really quickly. Would you be mad, Nana, if I summoned another liquid? I just noticed Naomi looks identical to Irma from TMNT. What does Irma look like? Irma. Kind of. Tiny mousy haired nerd. Like a honest next to Shredder, right? To people who aren't furries, Naomi is way hotter than Irma. I'm gonna quickly go grab another boobly. My garlic flavored boobly. Oh, Nana's got it? Okay. Thank you. My cup of water?
Yeah.
Does the water still taste like garlic?
I told you I washed it out.
Oh yeah, my cup's on the couch. Boobly, garlic flavored boobly. Yes! We had a meatloaf in the fridge. And it turned everything garlic flavored. Including our Brita tank. You might want to change the filter. There's one on top of the microwave. Well, yes, even in a can, it picked up some garlic flavor and diminished some of the lime.
That was very, very garlicky meatloaf.
Smidgen of garlic. Not obtusely garlic.
You also ate some more of the meatloaf today, so maybe it's just.
But I ate Skittles before stream.
Oh, I forgot I got Skittles.
Yeah. Who wants some Skittles? I just noticed you're 75% of your goal. Let's go. Yeah! I'm really happy about it. Even if, because I want to do it for October, I'm going to Best Buy on Saturday. $750 is amazing. The fact that even if we didn't make it to $1,000, I'm still super hyped about it. I'm so thankful for everybody who put in donations this past month. And it's honestly reminded me of why I do this. And I'm really excited. It's so much money. Like, literally so much money. And it's more money than I would have had to buy a computer in the first place. So now, my PC won't have encoding errors in the middle of Stardew Valley and Power Wash Simulator. No, you're fine. You're fine, Renata. You need the money yourself. You're using your own money. Yeah, I got money in the savings account, and I'm thinking of using a Best Buy credit card so I can also get a new webcam. Because, I mean, like, look at this. It was a free webcam. I'm not going to complain that much, but I'm very pixely. I want you guys to see my nose pores, or my mustache a little bit better. Or the excellent 3 hairs that grow below my lip. I need nose pores. Yes, I have features of my skin that you need to be aware of. You know? Or like when I show you silly pictures on my phone or whatever, or I'm just like, wow, look at my cool duck. And then you're like, you know? My cool Psyduck, and then it's all blurry. Or, hey yo, check out this miniature feta cheese, and you can only see the word feta, and you can't see all the cool small details on it. Yeah, I'm okay with my moderate quality webcam for that reason. I don't need y'all seeing my perpetual acne. Although, that's fine. Acne's normal. I got acne too. My beard just covers it up. But I'm excited for holding nose pore action. Yeah, I want to get a Elgato face cam, because one of my secret projects involved cameras. So, yes. Makes me feel gross. I don't care much about other people commenting as much as I don't want to see. I understand. It's a self-esteem kind of thing. You feel better when you don't see it. You don't care if other people... Yeah, at this point, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just a little guy. Wow, you're so gross, me. You literally can't say anything as mean as I've said about myself, but I try. Fact! I've said terrible things about myself, and trolls don't hit me. Which logo won? Nope. It was... this one! Renata will get it done, will get the vector done in whenever she gets it done, so... Yeah! Just a little guy! I'm excited. If you want a just a little guy t-shirt, those will be on sale in an indefinite amount of time. Or sticker. Or beanie. Tastic Silver, I called you on the phone yesterday. Hello. Would you like some garlic water? Anyway, because that's how you pay the big bills. Keep the doors open by having a big heart. I won't deny we sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal thanks to his personal modus operandi. But let's not push too far. You would love some garlic water? Okay. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. In my cool raven cup. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect.
I think not.
We don't have room to add many more games, especially relics like Hamza usually deals in. What about the offsite storage unit? We can just rotate games in and out more often. Nearly full to bursting and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill, should we find an excellent deal and beat other bidders. But consider this. Above anything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding.
Now, Naomi. Gavin knows the numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun, but floor space is finite.
I thought she was napping.
And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, isn't it better to, you know, not just settle and compromise all the time? Napping conveniently. That's what Nana does.
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and there are trade-offs.
I do not. I nap inconveniently, but you nap and it works for you.
It's silly to say that you should never compromise. As silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are.
You're right.
You're all so young yet. You've time to make mistakes in learning what trade you need to make.
English major boy. What? What? Hope you're paying attention. Okay, I'll pay attention. Shit, I'm paying so much attention, I'm paying attention that I'm not paying attention anymore. Unless you don't make rent on your apartment or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life and stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that, without regret, so everything should be fine now, right? Right. New default topic diversion. The weather! Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Oh, come on. Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabins in, just in case. That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. Trying to protect your investments, huh? From Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the ailments the games have already suffered. Yeah, right? I'm sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Gotta move along, have fun at the auction, don't get murdered! Dear Lord! Well, thank you so much, Two Flower. I appreciate you popping on in here. And when I have time, I'll probably shoot you a message either tomorrow or Saturday. But thank you so much for your kind words and your encouragement.
Goodbye.
Thank you. What a nice person. What a pal. Murder? Okay. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns exposed to the elements and falling apart. I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games. For the resale value, you mean? A broken game's no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game to follow. A waste of true potential. Huh, good point. Glad to see these two getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way there. With the rain pounding down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everybody resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting or driving. Leading me to wonder exactly where is this auction or raid happening anyway. You've been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What a massive trove of arcade games be doing out this far into the sticks. Maybe it's some closed-down roller rink? Or an old bowling alley? Or the murder emote? What do you mean, me? Or minimal? No, man, okay. Nice! Or maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by maybe exactly... Not that music again! 87,194 ghosts. Ah, the classic D's Nuts Luck and Play! See, it makes sense that I chose D's Nuts as my last name. That's bad luck if you have that name. So majestically awful. Gavin pulls up alongside any number of the other vans and trucks. We're here a little late, it seems. Good grief, is this really the auction site? Creepy, definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepometer. An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we? I'd live there. Yeah, me too. A house is a house. With all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather. A large group has already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur, as the others pay little mind.
Greetings, friends.
He's a whole-ass prince!
Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome, welcome. Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss
Honestly,
Fancy, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
He's got, like, goals. Like, this is a gender. Like, this aesthetic up here? Damn. You're not the first person to... I'm trying to get that mustache. I got the beard. I want that hair. Hamza knows and appreciates a quality gender. Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be?
Holding these nuts.
I see. Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games.
Why not?
And welcome to, well, not my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless.
Thank you. I just want to remind everyone I warned them. That's it. That's all. It makes sense. We're cursed. We're a cursed family. Thank you for your invitation, Mr. Hamza. I understand you only invite a select few. The Funplex is proud to accept your summoning. Now you sound like me. Indeed, I am very careful who I allow to my events. These machines deserve owners who will respect and appreciate them. Hamza will expect nothing less. Alas, I've not a moment to enjoy your fine company holding these nuts. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time. Stopping twice for attention, Hamza rallies the small crowd in the room to begin the proceedings. Friends, companions, longtime allies of the noble art of the arcade, welcome! Welcome to Donnerwood. Its story begins nearly 30 years ago, when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mope, did a stately pleasure dome decree. Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before her tragic death. Needless to say, the estate has fallen down on hard times ever since. In this year, it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums. But not before we have our say.
Friends, those games that Donna Michaels cherished still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate. It is our moral imperative to do so. I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now, Hamza parcels them out to you. By all means, browse the collection. See which pieces sing out to you. On the far table, you shall find refreshments, grapes, sparkling wine, and delicacies from my travels. Mingle, cavort, and we shall begin the auction in 1 hour's time.
I'm so excited. Indeed, a lavishly arranged table that probably cost more than any single arcade game to put together is descended upon by the The fact that I'm learning French made that word just stutter in my brain. I was like, invité. Descended by invitees soon after. I feel like I'm attending some ancient Roman celebration of debauchery and gluttony. Not an arcade raid or an arcade auction or whatever. Donna Michaels, I knew it! I should have recognized Donna Wood when we pulled in. It was raining too hard. Who? You've never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act of 1980X. Naomi, I was born in 1990X. Correct. I'm totally plugging my phone into some van stereo so we can blast Girls Just Want to Play Games all the way home. But first, I'm going to go check out the cabinets in her arcade. I'm not really into mingling. Later. She dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below. I suppose we should go network a bit. Hams and events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners. I mean, we could revamp Weird Al's Girls Just Want to Have Brunch. No, Girls Just Want to Have Lunch. Don't care about breakfast, dinner, or brunch. No, girls just want to have lunch. Heading for the foodstuffs, Gavin arranges himself a plate so he can has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrop on the other collectors. I mean, that's also true. Maybe I want to be derivative. Maybe being derivative is my main art form. Leaving me to, do stuff. Now, I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, Naomi analyzes, finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I've got nothing to do. Well, when in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing to stick to them like glue. I'm gonna go with Gavin, frankly, because we had to convince ourselves. We had to convince Gavin for us to go along. So we want to show him we're not entirely useless. And I kind of want to, you know, get with his good graces and whatnot. So, seems like a good choice to me. I to get my fill of arcade games on a daily basis. No need to go stare and wonder at dusty boxes. I'm curious about what's cooking up here with these other arcade owners. Go seek out Gavin to watch and learn from the master. Gavin orders a small plate of delicacies. He's hanging back for now and sizing up the competition. Perfect moment for me to slide on up and have a chat with him. So, any friends in attendance tonight?
I'd hardly call anyone in this room a friend. Not even Hamza. You'd be better off not seeing them that way either. These are our colleagues. Somewhere between an ally and an enemy. A rival, perhaps.
Ah, they were roommates. A bit of a cold way of looking at it.
It's practical. I can't afford to invest any real emotional currency in any of these people. Not when I have to look out after my own.
Naomi would argue that he has a hard time investing in any real emotional currency in his own people, but he's too focused on the crowd to get into that right now.
While I'm friendly with plenty of folks, I do hesitate to declare pure friendship. It wouldn't be fair to the other person.
How do you figure?
Consider a true unfettered friendship. The kind with no conflicts of interest, no strings attached. It's difficult when you're in the same business together.
Oh, understandable.
If I'm friends with another arcade owner, I'm liable to make bad business decisions that help out my friend, and vice versa. I wouldn't want to burden them with that.
Yeah.
Either I hurt my business and my fellow employees, which would be disastrous, or they hurt theirs to better support me and mine. It's messy.
Chatting with friends downstairs. Well, welcome back, Dad. Welcome back. Hello, I'm back. I'm Dad. Wow, I failed that entirely. I'm Dad now.
Better to be friendly than friends, for all
involved. Okay. What about workplace romances? Within a work unit, not with a rival. It had to be asked eventually, didn't it? Wood Minecraft people? What? Oh, the little wooden Minecraft guy in the artist alley. Well, that's a little different. Within a group, we're trying to strengthen each other and the group as a whole, so there's less of a conflict of interest. We all pull the same direction. It can still be messy, however, it's important to avoid conflict of interest. Reasonable adults with strong awareness can sort through that mess, I would hope. See, that's my actual policy on romancing people at work. Would rather not because it's conflict of interest. You know what he reminded me of? The box creation from Yatsuba. Not Gavin, I mean Ren's box guy. Yeah. Yatsuba. The ampersand is silent. Right, okay, good to know for reasons. Now, let's size up our rivals for the auction ahead. I do recognize a few. Look at this guy! Okay, that one's the owner of Pixelpalooza, on the other side of town. He's amiable and willing to make trades, but will happily take advantage of someone who doesn't know the true value of the game they're trading. She's a private collector with a basement full of retro cabinets. She's perfectly willing to overpay to get the games she seeks, meaning she'll probably snap up some of the best deals from Hamza, should Hamza allow it. She's... Can't say I've ever seen her at one of these events before. Might be worth figuring out who she represents. Often arcades or collectors will send a proxy in their stead. As for him, he looks familiar, but I can't quite place the face. Is that Markiplier? That's two people wearing sunglasses at night. The epitome of cool.
Doubtful.
Well, yes, the sport coat over a t-shirt look somewhat negates that. I could swear I've seen him before, though. Is that Phil Spencer? CEO of Microsoft? Not CEO, Xbox. CEO of Xbox. Whatever fuck position Phil Spencer is. What? I don't know. Gavin suddenly snaps a photo of the man in the jacket before loading it. Wait a second! Facial recognition module, current camera roll, latest picture. As you like, Mr. Cooper. He catches me staring in confusion. What a dreamboat. You have an iris as well? Oh, you have an iris as well? Yes. She's become a common assistant app. Likely the free version with less features than my premium edition, but Xbox himself. Yeah, I guess I'm just used to Iris being my digital BFF, not someone else's. Don't forget Holden Juniper's my friend too. I have a lot of friends. Friends are great, friends are fun. Your Iris calls you Holden and not these nuts. Yeah, is that bad? I suppose I'm just iffy on a piece of software acting too familiar. What? Anyway, judging from who's present and accounted for, I have a sincere doubt we'll be able to win any new games. Two of them have deep pockets, the other two are unknowns. Naomi will be disappointed undoubtedly, but that's probably for the best. That girl has a tendency to let flights of fancy overrule common sense. The straight-laced Gavin himself. Which reminds me of my earlier thought. About the, Mr. D's nuts. Reminds me of the earlier thought about the disagreements those two had and continue to have. Now we've got rivals to deal with, but maybe it's a high time to ask about that. Letting it go again and again gets old, you know. Huh. Assertive or soft? He likes assertive. But I want the words of Francine to weigh more. Actually. Because I feel like he'll always bend to Francine. Like, man stands Francine. Probably has a picture of her on his fridge. Betsy and Hart. Gavin is more heart than gut, surprisingly. Like I was gonna say, like, he's got a soft spot in there, he just doesn't show it. So... Gavin, if Miss Francine was... awake, pretty sure she wouldn't like to hear you talking that way. I know it's difficult to balance the dreams of everyone at the arcade with the need to keep the arcade going, but Naomi's got every right to her dream. I just got the strongest urge to draw in the world, going AFK to lurk, but still watching. Yay! Get that art! Get that art! I appreciate you! Have you two always been at odds like this? That's so sad to think about. Can't you two find common ground? Gavin's expression softened somewhat. We have common ground, the arcade itself. I'm aware that I can be cold or distant, that my desire to protect Naomi's dream sometimes leads me to think I need to protect that dream from itself. Believe me, if we have the resources, I'd be happy to buy Naomi all the aging cathode ray tubes and joysticks she desires. What are you doing?
Folding things all day today, and my hands are all crusty.
Oh, okay. You're just like standing in the hallway going...
Guess I'm turning into a fly.
Gavin's right. Making friends fucking rocks. Yeah.
Rather disappointing.
I don't enjoy trying to bring her down to the hard reality we live in. I don't enjoy the hard reality we live in, for that matter. But the Funplex is very low tier as arcades go. Even some of the private collectors here have larger, more impressive arcades than we do. So until the day our fortunes turn skyward. I'm not playing that game yet. I'm afraid I'll need to play the villain for Naomi's sake. I care too much for her to do otherwise.
Apologies.
Better she hate me for what must be done than hate me for letting it all fall apart. I can't say I want to be hated, but it needs to be when the devil drives. Until I can have filet mignon for lunch every day instead of pizza bagels. No, if I was rich, I would still eat pizza bagels. Until my spiritually satisfying job becomes a fiscally satisfying one. No, there's no point in harping on that. Or on Juniper, locking me out of a better job. This is the better job. It's up to me to make the most of it. Beep beep, Mr. Cooper. Facial analysis complete. Profile identified. Mr. Franco Sterling, buyer for Nostalgia Commodities, Inc.
I think not.
No, that's not right. I remember that face, and he didn't work for a trading company. I thought you'd like knowing I ran past a player named Bob and Dank. That's funny. For a second I thought I said Badonkadonk, and I was like, yeah. Think, Gavin, think, where did I see him before? Iris, did Mr. Sterling work for Putter's Green Mini Golf and Games before joining Nostalgia Commodities? Correct, sir. And who currently owns Nostalgia Commodities? Checking, please wait. We just stand here, or... Scan complete. Nostalgia Commodities is owned by Deku's Palace. Wait, what? I thought that... Before I can even finish that sentence, Franco Sterling split away from his little mingling circle to come mingle with us. Gavin Cooper, long time no see. How's the strip mall? Still stripping.
Indeed.
Very much so. When we first met, you were a fresh-faced recruit there. Not that there's much fresh-faced about Funplex, eh? Come on, let me pour you a drink, and we can talk about old times. A drink would be ideal, thank you. So, how's the wife? Exes? Rapidly taps out a short message before tucking the tablet under one arm and departing with Mr. Sterling in tow. Oh, then you've got mail. Quickly, I unlock my phone, load up the Funplex's new group messenger app. That one was my idea. Tell Hamza we have a spy. I'll distract Franco. Secret mission. Pulled 30 cardboard strippers today. Didn't realize my fingers were so dry until the webbing between my thumb and finger cracked. Why don't you wear cardboard gloves? They make those. Or like bicycle gloves. Or golf gloves. I mean, not that this would end in a tense, white-knuckled shootout, but I still have to take the need for subtlety seriously. These are our rivals and colleagues. Raising a stink wouldn't do, right? I approached the small group, chatting away with Hamza, an auctioneer. Auction master. Not ideal, but it'll have to do. Hamza, sir, could I have a word in private? Please. Holding these nuts, please, simply call me Hamza. Okay. Hamza, could I have a word in private? Too late. He leads me a short ways from the group. From across the room, Gavin offers me a brief nod from approval. Does something vex you holding these nuts? You don't like to sell games to Deko's Palace, right? Absolutely not. It would be an insult to the very nature of games to allow their industrially stamped brand of pseudo-fun to pilfer my holdings. Okay, see the guy in the sunglasses and the bad jacket? Franco Sterling, yes, he works for a mini-golf green, just outside the city. Not anymore. Gavin's got proof he works for Deko.
Deko-nami.
Hamza strides out to the middle of the room and claps his hands sharply for attention.
Franco Sterling, you will present yourself to Hamza immediately.
Something wrong, Hamza. Yes, Hamza has been a fool. He has not been diligent in determining friend from foe.
This displeases Hamza.
You, Franco Sterling, are foe to all the hard-working arcades and collectors. You work for Deko. Gavin Cooper has identified you as a minion of the adversary. Deko Palace, LLC. Deko Palace, LLC. Dekonami. Konami! I get it. Right? I did it good? Yes. Yeah, I'm a gamer! Hey, hang on a second. What is my one rule, Franco Sterling? All sales are final. What is my other rule, Franco Sterling? Okay, look, I think you've got Mr. Deko all wrong. He's just a hardworking American businessman who...
You dare invoke
Hi,
the
Ricky.
wrath of Hamza?
Who would see the entire industry devolve into a series of children's casinos spitting out tickets at the pole of a slot machine lever? Sorry, I missed today. That's okay. I'm not upset. We're gonna go a little bit later anyway because I started later. And I'm pretty sure that I've done so much chit-chatting that I haven't really gotten through much of this. So... But... It's okay. We'll go over the cliff notes at the end. He has no love for games. The only thing he loves is green, and I am not describing the terrible salads in his family restaurant. Shortly after the whole screw Hideo Kojima, but we're gonna keep Metal Gear to make pachinko machines. Like, oh, I see. You mean...
Horse Plinko.
Not Pachinko, Plinko, yes. Be gone from Hamza's sight immediately, Franco Sterling. I like how he calls everyone by their full name, but only insists that he gets called by just his first name. Sterling cast an angry look my way, and at Gavin, the one who fingered him. Oh, thanks for screwing us both over, Gavin. Deku doesn't forgive those who mess with his business. Or those who fail him. You could have left my name out of this, Hamza. And why? The others should know you have worked in their interests. None of us wish to see that monopolistic tycoon consume an entire arcade industry.
Deko Nami shall find no succor in the halls of Hamza.
Gavin Cooper, holding these nuts. Hamza considers you as friends. Thank you for purging my gal of that foul influence. He's selling us video games. Would you like to, perhaps, because I don't know enough about what happened with Konami, I would love to know more. If you could leave me another sweet ramble in Info Dump Central, I would love the hell out of that. Funny, considering Gavin specifically said he didn't consider Hamza a friend. I guess that doesn't work both ways, as Hamza offers both of us a warm smile of gratitude. Konami is truly a Deco's palace of home video games. At which point Naomi comes running up the stairs along with several others who are busy scouting out the games below. What's going on? I heard shouting. Hamza has ejected a representative of the Dark Carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst, and not soon enough in Hamza's opinion. Oh, okay, I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me, I'm gonna get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian orgy master. Is it? I don't know. Excellent. I mean, I wouldn't mind a orgy with him. Now let's resume the social amusement and jocularities. Holding these nuts, will we speak? Yes. Hamza leads me off away to the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything of that like.
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Deko Nami to enter. Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper.
I'm gay and I like bagels. Just a floor attendant. I'm just a little guy, not much else to say.
Now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
Okay, this guy's clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt, considering the High Court of Arcade royalty I'm supping with. Maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I love to gossip. I also don't want to make relations difficult for the Funplex. This guy is really a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. I'm gonna tell the truth. I won't bore you with the whole story, but TLDR is, my family's had a curse of foul luck for quite a few years. Moving from city to city, job to job, after I left home, couldn't find a stable work. Not until Funplex, I guess. We're even so much as cursed to be having the last name of D's Nuts. And I'm determined to make this work, but I'll admit it, I'm in a vulnerable position. Not exactly a jet-setting executive role.
Hamza agrees.
Ah, I see. The dilemma you face. I have seen it many times before, in fact, including firsthand. Yes, I have known hardship. We all have, in course of events. You are not alone in that condition, holding these nuts.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me. And in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt.
Can I have a connection, please?
They were difficult years, productive years to be certain. And throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals.
Also, Hamza's makeup is gorgeous.
Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indent myself to a wealthy prince or something too? Which I wouldn't mind.
No. You will need the will to dream and the will to work.
Yeah, of course.
The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine. I'm trying not to make trade-offs, though, not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story. I want to make a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnawood Mansion, and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire, and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years, she lurked these walls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it that she was found dead within her beloved arcade, hands still wrapped around the glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game. I say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now her lost, aimless spirit haunts this very place. Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Yeah. Too spoopy indeed. Obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality. But I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing, had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died. No getting around that.
Hamza agrees.
Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, holding these nuts. But you must balance a dream in one hand, and the world in the other, at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, holding these nuts? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, what else was I gonna answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin! Yay!
Greetings, friends.
Friends, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza. If your bid is not a serious offer, the hours grow short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. The most for me in particular to follow is the group files downstairs. This way, this way. A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap, or her knitting, or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep. Ooh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm gonna go browse the games again. See if there's any I missed. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all. How about you, Holden? Want to watch the auction with me, or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think. No, I want to see this auction. Like, I came out here for this auction. You bet your sweet Bippy, I'm gonna watch this fucking auction! Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding panel around? Hamza's auctions are usually a shout-out-loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs, not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time.
Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on.
I would have looked at the games because I think they're cool.
Must-haves, and the rest would be nices.
I came here for this auction. You bet. I'm gonna see this. But yes, I would benefit to have seen the games as well. 3 must-haves and 3 would be nice. You played before?
Say, if the would
yeah,
be nice to start bidding up, I won't be bothered.
Do we have storage space for the would-be nices?
Well, technically, yes.
What about the cash?
Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof.
Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something. I really would have looked at the games.
Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities in play.
It has begun!
I have expected mid-90s techno to start blasting as his slideshow begins, but nope. Just pretty photos of old games. He'll make me uncomfy because he's got a stick up his butt, yeah. I love his smile. He's really pretty.
Behold!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours. All yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. I didn't believe in that tall tale. It's just being theatrical because that is the way of Hamza. Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? Little in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh hey, I recognize this. It's a joust, just like the one I moved out to the... Oh, that's me. Just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at the tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. I kind of want the middle option. Tournament. Parts are important, yeah. It might convince him, honestly. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having a spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts.
Impressive.
Ah! Astute. And a good reason to bid on, I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust machine. As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Done. Individual components compounded together. Compile. $400. Gavin gets to his feet. Gavin, why did you start at 300?
Fire.
Oh, at last. Gavin Cooper shows his fire will anyone step. $1,000 to complete my midway collection.
Hamza must consider this.
Curiously, Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game? Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored joust, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive, and by giving her an organ donor. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position. You have, between a collector craving her holy grail, and a young girl's dreams.
Sold.
But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000. Seems like he hears a bid he likes. It's all over. No going once, going twice. However, as Hamza's not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free. Free?
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
Yeah! The collector sits grumbling. Thank you, Hamza, most kind. I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise of all the same. Onward! Our next item of this auction is another unique piece. And egaz, that is one ugly football game. Looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. White paint is totally uneven. The marquee's been broken. Monitor has big old as-is note. Joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and... Do I hear 50? 40? Wait. I just Gavin whispering. Put a bid on it.
Pardon?
Why, it's positively grotesque. I recognize the shape, the joystick colors. That's not really a football game, that's TMNT! Aha! Cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. Indeed, restoration work granted, but... Slowly he stands up.
I suppose.
Yeah! I'd be willing to take it for 40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good, all games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very well.
Sold.
Sold to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex. Thank you. Yeah, we were just talking about TMNT. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just conned him, and is he okay with that?
Impressive.
You know, Holden, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, the will of Irma will not be denied, yeah. My parents took me to arcades all the time. Back when I was a kid, I had a few favorites like TMNT, Q*bert, and... That's me. Those were good times. Better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. Enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought there was more of the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory, precisely because it's so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitors require. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part I found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible. God, that scared the shit out of me. I forgot I still have those. despite reality being rather harsh about it all. I thought the explosion was part of the game. I'm like, why is there an explosion at the auction? Is Hamza really that kind of guy? We need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fund. Do you understand? Yeah, that's okay. I guess being optimal is fun for you. Suppose it is, at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Next, a rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are to certain collectors who appreciate such splendors. Next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X. I give you Death Race, inspired by the movie of the same name, and decorated with skulls. It sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That's a good one. Almost dropped my fidget. That relic is not on Naomi's must-have lists. Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have an angry parent mad at little Timmy ran over people in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter, it won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. Huh. I know that game. That is one of the few games of a Roger Corman film. Okay, so it wouldn't earn, but it's a legendary game, Gavin. Its importance is in the lore of arcades is undeniable. More importantly, Naomi wants this game. You told me your dream is to support the dreams of others. Considering we got a Joust for free and TMNT for pennies on the dollar, I think we can afford to make her dream come true. You're right.
I hadn't intended.
I've been letting so many of her wishes slip by during this auction. Perhaps this is ideal time to make it up to her and obtain a unique treasure. Hamza, the Funplex bids $250. Gadzooks! A find like that can't go for a paltry $250. I bid $300. 400. Consonant 500.
Such fire.
5. We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that? That's right. Mix these nuts. I forgot to mix these nuts. 6. 6 of one, half of a dozen of the other. Combination. No one willing to match.
Sold.
It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gravin Cooper. Sold! Satisfied, Gavin sits back down, offers me a curt nod of thanks. And that's everything on our list. Well, must-haves and a few would-be-nices. I gotta sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction's complete. Good. Gavin seems to be pleased with how things are going. I can almost see the hints of a suggestion, a possibility of a smile.
Thank you.
I have to say, Holden, I'm glad for your support today, which is honestly surprising, as ordinarily I'm perfectly happy to be working alone. Sticking with me through the den of vipers and auction itself, you've shown character. Don't think I haven't noticed. I'm just doing my job, yeah! Glad to support the Funplex any way I can. I suppose you've met the letter of the law, but I'd argue you've done more than that. Even being here now instead of Ashley is something. Anyway, good work. Naomi's not replying to the texts. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we brought. Yeah, sure thing. Leaving the excitable auction master to his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donna Wood's private collection. Naomi, where the heck are you? Is this what? Dark and quiet. Back here. Where could Naomi be? That's a good spot to save? Okay, perfect, because I'm getting sleepy. Okay, cool. So we will more than likely okay, I saved my menu. We will more than likely play Stardew next Thursday. If we have another week where we can't, we will switch to this again. But I'm going to go every other week with this versus Stardew since I'm only streaming 2 days a week now. So you will get we don't have mixed, but that's okay. We may yeah, we'll do this every other week, and then when we're done with Arcade Spirits, we'll return to Celeste. So because Jill couldn't do tonight, she had preoccupations, which is fine. Jill can do Jill things. Yeah, that's a 3 of us kind of thing. Sometimes it's hard to arrange people, you know? So, but, for the recap of all the things that we have for Bulbtober, the winner of the... Jill, hi! I was just saying, Ricky wanted to know why we didn't play Stardew today. Is everything alright? But we love Jill. Did you have fun doing Jill things? That's what Holden told us you were doing. I hope so. We appreciate you. I'm glad that you took time to care. Yeah, I appreciate you knowing where you're needed most, you know? Like, that's important. Like the Dark Knight, yeah, basically. She's still the Glucose Guardian, you know? So, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I love it a lot. It's personally attacking me. So, Glucose Guardian, yeah, I think I still have Jilly? No, I don't remember what it is. But we jokingly...
You texting 50 times a day.
IDK my BFF Jill.
There we go.
Tell your BFF Jill that I'm taking away your phone.
TISNF.
Yeah, Glucose Guardian. Sugar Auntie. Because that's the kind of person she is. She's always giving. We love her. I had something ready to pick up when I couldn't make it. Girl, my game backlog is huge! I'm good. I'm good for the next 20 years. Alright, so before we do raid off, I'm gonna refresh everybody about the stakes of the Bulbtober top incentives. So, I will be reaching out to Anthony about his position as 4th place for the $800 goal secret. So he gets a secret and you guys don't get to know about it. Hee hee. 3rd place is Lewis. Lewis will be getting a free medium 2-topping pizza. 2nd place, the surprise goodie box winner will be Ricky and Melody getting a surprise goodie box featuring merch made by Renata. And top place winner of the Bubble Boy body pillow will be Orville. So, yay! This has been the last day of Bulbtober, and I want to thank all of you for all your fantastic work. And hopefully, next stream will be on a different PC. So, everyone's gotten their poems and other incentives, so I'm so excited, and this was the most fun I've had streaming in a very long time. Having an entire month of things planned was exhausting, but it meant a lot to me, and it makes me glad that this is what I want to do. So, you will get, I have work to do now for the goodie box, yeah. So, hopefully next stream will be on my new computer. We'll find out. Maybe. I'll show it off. I'll keep updates in Discord and Twitter. So, we're gonna raid off to a friend I have not raided in a while. My dear friend, Octocopi. He's streaming Kirby's Dream Buffet. I love that game. It's fun. It's like Fall Guys, but or Kirby. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday with some Zelda. We'll coin toss between more CDI and back to the Phantom Hourglass. So see you guys on Tuesday, and if you have not heard it yet today, please remember that. I love you. Bye.